Lifestyle Strategy Team, how can I help you? Back joining us after we fired her. Just can't get enough of her. Seong joins us.
So annoying. SJ, you're so annoying. Did you need me again?
What a liar.
Oh my gosh.
What a liar.
I was
Guys.
so busy having fun with my friends outside, but then he called me again and he wanted to rehire
Guys,
me.
you want to know how it really went? We told Seong that we're
So
getting rid of
annoying,
Special
so
Issue Task Force. She was about to cry.
No. I cried. 쉴 때에는 말없이 고이 보내드리오리다. You promised me to 고이 보내줘 me. Just leave me alone. Let me go. Let me go. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
So guys, I'm here again
Yes.
with different departments.
Yes.
I'm rehired for lifestyle strategy.
You know what's ridiculous about this rehiring though? Did you see your
What?
title?
What? What's my title?
You don't know.
팀장님?
Yes. That's so messed up.
Promotion. I got promoted.
How do you get fired and then get promoted to a higher?
Promoted.
You know, I'm not even 팀장.
You didn't rehire me just because to avoid like paying my severance, right?
That's true. We have no money. We have no money. No, but this is gonna be perfect.
팀장님, what are you? I'm 팀장님. What's
I'm
your
과장.
position? 과장?
Yes, but then it says manager, but it's like it's lower than.
네, 잘하세요.
You-
잘하세요.
You're gonna
your
you know
job.
what, Seong, you're gonna
Stop,
regret all this.
Stop forgetting your
Oh my
vocabs,
goodness.
okay?
Seong, you're so going to regret this, guys. The beauty, you guys are gonna find out later on why the Culture Inc. is the craziest show on Arirang Radio, right? So, but this is perfect. Seong joining us talking about life in Korea, and today's topic is a real fun one. It's a real doozy. Do Korean married couples still go on dates?
Do you still go on dates? Because you're Korean married couple.
Yes.
Right.
What are you? Korean? Are you not Korean married couple? What are you?
Like you're Korean American and Korean married couple.
Okay. It's the same thing, basically.
Do you go on a date?
But it depends on how you define. We think it's a date, but for other people,
Like
it might.
going out for dinner?
Th-
Not even dinner?
we
Lunch.
We sometimes do lunch. We go out to drink.
Oh, that's
Like
even
last week.
more
Last
perfect,
week we
I
went
think.
out for a drink. You know, the funny thing was I was out drinking with my wife, and then Bahar messaged me. She's like, "Are you drinking by yourself?"
Aw.
Do I seem like a guy that drinks by himself?
But you don't always bring your wife to your wine club, right?
I never bring my wife to my never. But we have dates like that. Do you have dates with your husband?
We try to,
Mm-hmm.
but we are going to talk about it later. But married couples have a lot of barriers when you try to go on a date with your spouse.
It's
So
true.
that's one of the reasons why we can't really go on a date often. But we try. We try.
And from what I understand, guys, her husband, so romantic.
He used to be.
No,
Not
What are you
anymore.
talking about? What did you do? What did you do for your wedding anniversary last year? You guys went on a date last time. The wedding
Yeah,
anniversary.
we are going to talk about it later.
Right?
Yes.
Romantic?
Romantic and fun, enjoyable. But
Yes.
it was it was like a solution because we suffered a lot of like difficult times and problems. Like for example, I want to start with my case when I first had my first child.
Okay.
The reason why I think married couples in Korea still need to go on a date like with intention
Yes.
is because when you have kids, you stop having conversation with your spouse. I mean, you don't really have enough time to
Yes.
have conversation
Because
with
all the focus is on the kids.
on the kids,
Right.
and you are not sleeping well, you're not eating well, and you don't have enough energy to talk to someone. So I think when you stop having a conversation with your spouse, you stop like trying to understand the other person and you start to fight very often because that's what we did. We fought a lot when we had the first child. I mean, we used to fight a lot like animals, a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You beat
It
your
was really-
husband?
Almost.
Okay.
With my eyes, I bit
But
my
no,
husband.
but it's like it's stressful. Having a
Stressful.
kid is stressful, and not only that, because you are working,
Right.
your husband's working, and you have to take care of the child, and you're not used to this.
Right.
Right. You're used to just having to take care of each other.
Right.
Actually,
I think he didn't even know what to do because I was the main primary caregiver and he was not. So I think we didn't have much understanding for each other. And that one of the reasons why we didn't even try to understand each other was because we stopped talking. So I believe conversation is really important. And to have conversation, you have to go on a date.
Wait, but
That's
I know
what I believe.
Our family knows each other. I know your husband very well. I've never seen your husband not talk. I've never seen.
Very talkative person.
I've never seen him. So he doesn't talk.
He didn't talk.
He didn't talk.
Yes,
Wow.
I didn't talk either because whenever we started to have a conversation, we just like blame each other.
Oh.
That's what we did.
Okay.
When we had our first child. So yeah.
And so that's where the problem begins. And then, but then the thing is, right? Things starts to change, and then married couples start talking. But do you try though? Do you at least try? Because I know he's romantic. Like he tries to win you back.
It was a long time ago. I think he tried, but it was really hard to have proper conversations at home because with like crying baby at home.
Yeah, but then he goes to sleep though.
He goes to sleep, but when he goes to sleep, I had to go to sleep too.
But what time did Aon go to sleep?
Around about like 9.
Yeah.
So if you make an effort, you can have like an hour or even like a 30 minutes to have conversation with your spouse. But when Laoni was really young, I was exhausted. And now, whenever he wants to like talk to me or spend time with me at home, I desperately want to have me time.
That's very important.
Being myself, like without any any sound.
So I think that's the big thing with like Korean couples right now.
Right.
There is this big thing on me time, and so you spend your time. Okay, I'm talking about you and your husband, like the husband and wife. They have time at work. That's not me time. They have to take care of the kids. That's not me time. And then when you have that extra time, you'd much rather spend it on yourself, by yourself, rather than spend time with your husband.
I know, but he's very different. He always knocks on the door and he's like, knock knock. Are you available now? you wanna play with me, or you wanna spend some time with me? You wanna watch something fun with me?
So he's trying. You're not the one that's trying. What a terrible wife.
No, I feel sorry, but I need that time to recharge.
How much time do you need?
So I can go on, like 30 minutes is enough. Yeah.
Okay, so have your me time.
And then he falls asleep after drinking beers. Beers that you gifted him. So, okay, I'm done with having me time. Now I'm ready to have conversation, and then he just
but here's the thing. We all go through this. But the fact of the matter is we want it to work, and we want to make it work.
Right.
And so we try to squeeze in that time. And I'm not just talking about us, right? Like us, her and her husband, me and my wife. But every couple in Korea now, they're trying to go out and go on dates.
Right.
They try this, but what are some things would you say? Like how many months or years after your first child was born did you have your first date? Do you remember?
Our first date was like slightly after Raon turned 1. We tried to go on a date to celebrate our wedding anniversary, but we went to Jamsil. That's where we used to date a lot before we got married.
I always go on a date on rich people neighborhoods.
So we watched a movie and had a fancy dinner together. But
But was there romance though? Was there the spark?
No, not at all. Because we kept on talking about our
Kids,
baby, and then we're just checking our baby's photos.
That's the thing. You worry.
You forgot.
Parents
you forgot
worry.
what we used to talk about before.
No, but the other thing is we've left the kids, right? And then whether it's your parents taking care of it or someone that you know, and while the parents are on a date, your mind is not about how we're going to spend time. We're thinking about, is my son going to be okay?
Yes.
Is he going to eat well? Is he going to play well? Is he going to look for mommy and daddy?
Your focus is on your baby.
Yes.
So after many years of marriage, maybe going on dates, especially when you have kids, going on dates with your spouse might not feel exciting anymore because, there's not much to talk about.
But also, is it awkward?
Feel awkward.
Do you? Okay, I want to ask you.
I find it more exciting having time with my girlfriends or mom friends because we can relate to each other. We have so many things to talk about, like kids or finding balance between work, raising kids and life, or sometimes we complain about our husbands. But
I didn't know this. I didn't know this because I was passed out, but like Seyoung and my wife, they just go at it talking about like life and stuff like that. But they need that. But how about this? This is something that I found really awkward. When we were dating, obviously holding hands and all that stuff, it's natural.
You hold hands?
When we were dating.
Really? Oh, before we got married. Yes.
Before we got married. And then it's like us two, right? We finally have us time. And then what was natural before, just you grab the hands, but now it's like I go... I do this, right? I just do this.
What should I do with my hands?
And then she holds it, and then it's just there's a slight moment when it's awkward.
Oh, and I also feel very anxious when I'm not with my kids, especially when they are young.
Okay.
So I think that's one of the problems, that it's really difficult to make that decision to go on a date with your husband without kids.
So you have not yet gone, and I want to ask if there's any married people that are tuning in there. This is what we're talking about is what many couples in Korea are facing.
Right.
And
that's why you have to keep trying.
So there is no romance?
Some quality time with your spouse.
But there's no romance time? There's no romance? Do you feel like love is in the air?
There can be like a spark. Like if you keep on trying and try. Without efforts, like without putting efforts, relationship becomes very awkward. And love requires efforts too. So eventually kids will grow up and it's going to be two of us again. So you have to keep trying.
I think that's why many couples, they end up seeking alcohol.
Oh.
Because to break that awkwardness.
Right.
And so I think that's when once the alcohol comes in.
So you have to drink together.
Yes.
When only one person drinks, it's going to be even more awkward.
It's awkward if only one person does it.
That's why you kept on drinking wine.
No, well, the thing is, when we go out, it's like we rarely drink wine. It's soju. We have to.
Soju works even better.
It's quicker. It's cheaper for the money. It does wonders with the cheap expenses.
Very, very cost effective.
Exactly. So we'll continue to talk about whether married couples in Korea, they go on dates and what that's like. But first, let's take a listen to a song from The Jadu with Need Conversation 대화가 필요해.
뭐가 못마땅한데 할 말 있으면 더 넣고 말해봐
너 많이 변했어
내가 뭘 어쨌는데
처음엔 안 그랬는데
처음엔 어땠었는데
요샌 내가 하는 말투랑 화장과 머리 옷 입는 것까지 다 짜증나나봐
그건 네 생각이야
우리 서로 사랑한 지도 어느덧 10개월 매일 보는 얼굴 실증도 나겠지 나도 너처럼 나 좋다는 사람 많이 줄 섰어
간다는 사람 잡지 않아 어디 한번
근데
잘해봐
그놈의 정이 뭔지 내 뜻대로 안 돼 마음은 끝인데 몸이 따르질 않아 아마 이런 게 사랑인가 봐널 사랑하나 봐
지금부터 내 말을 들어봐 넌 집착이 심해
그건 집착이 아냐
나를 너무너무 구속해
그럼 너도 나를 구속해
우리 결혼한 사이도 아닌데 마치 와이프처럼 모든 걸 간섭해
너의 관심 끌고 싶어서 내 정등기 머리 짧게 치고서 웨이브 줬더니 한심스러운 너의 목소리 나이 들어 보여
난 너의 긴 머리 때문에 너를 좋아해
네가 너무 보고 싶어서 전화를 걸어 날 사랑하냐고 물어봤더니 귀찮은 듯한 너의 목소리 난 지금 바빠
듣고 보니 내가 너무 미안해 대화가 필요해
이럴 바엔 우리 헤어져
내가 너를 너무 몰랐어
그런 말로 넘어가지 마
항상 내 곁에 있어서 너의 소중함과 고마움까지도 다 잊고 살았어
대화가 필요해 우린 대화가 부족해 서로 사랑하면서도 사소한 오해 맘에 없는 말들로 서로 힘들게 해
너를 너무 사랑해
대화가 필요해
Hey! Stop looking at the clock! We still got more work at the Culture Inc.
Back in the studio with Seong for Lifestyle Strategy, man. We're talking about just life in general. We just realized something that might be very Korean
Yes.
and why it's getting more and more awkward for many Korean couples to go on dates and be romantic.
Right.
In Western culture, we isolate the kids. The
Right.
kids are sleeping in their own rooms. However, here in Korea, either you take turns or one parent is always sleeping with the child,
Right.
leaving
That's
one
right.
parent sleeping by themselves.
At least until they turn like 5.
5, but then like they go through like a
Yeah.
period and they want to sleep with mommy or
Right,
daddy. Like,
right.
like my son went through a phase where one time it was like all mom telling me to leave, and then it was like all daddy.
Oh.
And then now it's mommy again. And then last year it was like me again. But for the most part, so many Korean couples, they sleep separately.
Right.
That's a very, I feel like it's
I
a
think
very
that's
Korean
one
thing.
of the biggest problems. But one of the reasons why I find it really difficult to sleep with my husband is because he snores a lot.
Well, I snore too. But the
And
crazy
I'm
thing
very,
is,
very sensitive
No.
when it comes to sleeping. So,
but Taeyong, but
yeah.
remember this though. We always snored, even when we were dating. It's not like we weren't snoring when we were not dating.
So yeah, it wasn't a big problem back then, but now
Isn't
it's
that
a
weird?
problem. Yeah, it's weird.
It's so weird how
Aw,
it's
do
like.
you still love your wife?
Yes, I love my wife.
Yeah, I think I do too.
You love my wife?
Yeah, I love your wife.
You love my wife? But again, it's trying to re-spark. And the thing is, either because once you let it just go south, you're never going to get that back. But also because all the love is going to the kids.
Right.
And so if you have 2 kids, now you have to give even more love to those kids. And then now you don't have any more love to give, but you also have to love yourself.
Right. Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Like BTS.
Right? And so there's also much that you can give to the spouse is what
Right.
the Korean mentality is. But still, you still have to make it work.
Yeah.
You still have to make it work. But dates, what is the biggest obstacle if trying to go on a date?
Well, so couples try to go out. Maybe it's like a special occasion or it's just like a rare shared day off when both schedules finally match.
Yeah.
But the real question is, even if you want to go on a date, can you really actually go? Because we have kids. That's
Yes.
one of the biggest barriers when we try to go on dates, right? It's very ideal. It's going to be very ideal if you have free time during like a daycare or kindergarten.
But you both go to work.
Yeah, but you have to go to work, both of you, your husband and wife. Or you can have free time on weekends or like weekday evening, but that requires childcare, which means someone else has to take care of your own children.
Your parents live nearby, right?
They live in Yongin. It
Oh,
takes
that's
about like
far.
50 minutes by car, so it's
Okay.
not, it's not that close. So you have two options. You can either hire nanny or babysitter.
See,
or,
but that
or ask family, like your parents, but both are very difficult in Korea. That's the
yeah, I wouldn't trust like a nanny or a babysitter because then
Yeah.
you're still gonna. Korean parents are very protective, right? So they don't trust. We don't like the whole idea of babysitters.
We also have a trust issue, but it's also about like money. It's very expensive to
That's true.
hire a babysitter
That's
here
true.
in Korea because, we call them 이모님, like auntie
Mm-hmm.
figure. Usually they work full time. They don't just come for like a few hours.
Oh,
you know?
we're
It's
gonna go on a
really-
date. Can you come? They
yeah,
can't do that.
They can't do that. So they do not work flexible hours. So it's really hard to hire 이모님 just to go on dates with your husband. And also, if you ask your parents for help, it's also very challenging because in my case, I work freelance. So sometimes my schedule is very, very complicated and it's fully packed. Sometimes it's a little bit more flexible. But time to time, I ask my mom, my own mom, 친정 엄마, for help. So she comes to my place to take care of children. Even because of work, I call my mom, but I still feel very sorry. Like even when I try to compensate her
Yeah.
for taking care of my children. But asking my mom to come to my place because we want to go on a date, it's almost impossible. I can't imagine that.
See, I have it a little bit better now because my mom lives
You
with
live
us.
with your mom, right?
But now we've gotten
so
another
does it
obstacle.
make your situation easier?
It's easier, but the problem is,
Mm-hmm.
like, my daughter's no problem, right? She
Mm.
sleeps with grandma. And then my son,
Hmm.
he's at this, like, weird phase where, like, he can't sleep by himself.
Oh, because he's adjusting to new
Yeah.
system, new school system.
Right.
He
And
just went to
so-
elementary school.
The other day, so this past Saturday, we
Hmm.
went on a date. My wife and I, we were out drinking till, like, 1 a.m.
Oh,
And then we got home, and then Aaron was not in his room. And I was like, and then
was
I went to our room. He was not in that room neither. Turns out he went into grandma
oh,
He was sleeping with
next to
grandma and Roha.
Oh,
because he didn't want to be by himself, and we felt so bad.
I know.
And now we're like, man, now we can't go on dates.
Someone else has to sacrifice for us, just for us. So that
Yeah.
makes us feel very guilty.
That's why you
for
can't
it.
have it often. Like you really can't have it often. It's like it's really rare for
When it's like a special occasion, like wedding anniversary, maybe.
wedding anniversary. But like when it's like wedding anniversary, we take the entire kids.
No.
You went on a one-on-one date, right? What'd you do?
I did.
Tim, what did you do?
We're gonna talk about it in part 3.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that in part
after
3?
a song break.
But again, as you guys saw, here in Korea, we don't really have babysitters. Like, we're not going to ask, some...
Can you come just for a few hours and take
Yeah.
care of my children? And
But-
it's really difficult to just let them watch the children and,
Remember,
they're
I don't know if you know this, but
stranger.
like, back when I was like young, they used to have like a high school babysitters.
Oh, yes. In the States, it's
Yeah.
more common.
But now in Korea, it'd be like, they would not trust no high school kid to babysit your kids. Right? And so
Right.
you have no other choice but for your parents, and that's why it's so rare. But
Other than that, I also find it sometimes difficult to decide where to go. You have to do your own research. Where do people go for fun these days? I have no idea.
see,
So,
that's why when you have a wife who also likes to drink, there's no problem.
I have
go
very
drink.
routine lifestyle. 집, home, church, work. That's it. So,
But that's also
I have
your
no
husband,
idea.
too.
Yes, that's why we are running out of ideas.
But isn't it good that he at least doesn't drink outside? He drinks home at home.
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
There you go.
Better than going out.
That's right.
Or
well,
joining a club, like wine club.
Yo, that's probably what's saving our marriage right now. Anyways, we'll continue to talk about what exactly happens during a date when it does happen for married couples here in Korea. But first, let's take a listen to a song from Imujin with Shinodung, Traffic Light.
이제야 목적지 정했지만 가려한 날 막아서 내난 갈 길이 뭔데 새빨간 얼굴로 화를 냈던 친구가 생각나네 이미 난 발걸음을 뗐지만 가려한 날 재촉하네 걷기도 힘든데 새파랗게 겁에 질려 도망간 친구가 내면도네 건반처럼 생긴 도로 위에 수많은 동그라미들 모두가 멈췄다 굴렀단 말은 잘 들어 그건 나도 문제가 아냐 붉은색 푸른색 그 사이 3초 짧은 시간 노란색 빛을 내는 저기 저 신호등이 내 머릿속을 탕 비워버렸네 내가 빠른지도 느린지도 모르겠어 그저 눈앞이 샛노랄 뿐이야 솔직히 말하자면 차라리 운전대를 못 잡던 어릴 때가 더 좋았었던 것 같아 그때는 함께 온 세상을 거닌 친구가 있었으니 건반처럼 생긴 도로 위에 수많은 조명들이 날 빠르게 번갈아가며 비추고 있지만 난 아직 초짜란 말야 붉은색 푸른색 그 사이 3초 짧은 시간 노란색 빛을 내는 저기 저 신호등이 내 머릿속을 탕 비워버려 내가 빠른지도 느린지도 모르겠어 그저 눈앞이 샛노랄 뿐이야 꼬질꼬질한 사람이나 부자 곁엔 아무도 없네 삼색 조명과 이 색칠 위에 서있어 괴롭히지 마 붉은색 푸른색 그 사이 3초 그 짧은 시간 노란색 빛을 내는 저기 저 신호등이 내 머릿속을 탕 비워버려 내가 빠른지도 느린지도 모르겠어 그저 눈앞이 샛노랄 뿐이야
Now, interestingly, you chose the songs Imuji Shinodung Traffic
Traffic
Lights.
lights.
Why?
You can't just, when you try to go on dates, you can't just go straight. You have to stop every time when the traffic lights turn red.
That's
right?
not how I saw it.
What?
I thought you chose a song.
I didn't violate the traffic rules.
In Korea,
didn't.
in Korea, there's a saying. It's a terminology. 신호위반.
위반.
신호위반
Which
means to basically not follow the run the
procedures,
red. Run the
right?
red. That means to get pregnant before you get married.
A precious, baby first, and then.
So did you run the red?
No, I didn't. Did you?
No. You know what the funny story is? I was telling her I was the first person of my friends to not violate the traffic lights.
I mean,
Did not
I
win the
can't
ride.
imagine your school days. You hung out with those kind of friends?
Oh yeah, I had some idiot friends.
No, not idiot. Very passionate.
No, they did not.
Passionate about love.
They did not run the red because they were passionate. They were idiots. That's what it was. Oh, interesting. This is an interesting message from Edward. Edward's tuning in from Jeju. I just went on a date with my wife and our son, and as luck would have it, I turned on the radio and you guys are talking about married couple dates. Does it count?
How is it going?
Oh, but does it count as a date if we brought our toddler son?
Toddler son.
That is actually one of the options you have to take into.
I know, and what we found as an alternative of going on dates by ourselves is traveling abroad.
Oh, you guys
Because-
do a lot of that.
Yeah, we do it very often, pretty often, because
Mm-hmm.
when you go on a travel abroad, especially, you don't have to worry about who's gonna watch the children and you're free from work. So you have more like 여유, emotional space. So you can, conversation naturally starts and you start
Really?
you start to care about
There
each
is
other more.
absolutely no us time when we go on vacation.
Really?
Because I'm busy.
Because they play, they just keep on swimming, swimming.
But you gotta watch them. Do you just leave them in the water and then not watch them?
You can watch them while you.
But you have to play together with them.
Yeah.
Vacation for us, it was like this vacation is like the worst because we
Really?
have to take care of the kids. I have to drive everywhere. I have to do all these things, and so we have never gone to an overseas vacation. She has. They're rich.
No,
They're always-
that's because we can't really go on dates.
They're making money in
instead
Korea,
we're
spending the
just-
money outside the country.
Well, at least it works for us. So yeah, we're
What-
going again this.
Oh
summer.
my goodness. Again, making money in Korea but spending money elsewhere. But let's talk about dates now. You finally go on dates.
Right.
What's it like?
Well, I actually have two very different stories. One is a complete failure, and the other one was pretty successful. So I
Okay.
just want to share these two episodes. Let me start with the failure. It was shortly after my first child turned 1, and like I said, it was our wedding anniversary, and
Yeah.
told you that we went to watch the movie and had a dinner, but we just kept on talking about the kids. That's
yeah.
what I said. So next time, we tried again. My mom offered to watch the baby for a day, so we planned a one-night hotel stay, like
Oh.
house.
And then Roa came along.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't
then
that
kid number
day. It
two
wasn't.
came
No, it wasn't that day. It was when. No, it was different time. It was after my 회식 actually.
Our 회식?
Yeah, already a
You know?
회식.
Guys, you want to hear something crazy? We live in a society where the low birth rate, we have low birth rate, but many people who are on our show during Korea Now all got pregnant.
Really?
Bunch of people on Korea Now got pregnant.
So I had a lot of stomach that night,
Oh my
and I
goodness.
felt really excited. I was ready to have, some fun time with my husband.
Your choice of romantic beverage.
So alcohol works sometimes,
Yes.
So my mom offered that chance. So we decided to go to Itaewon, but that was a mistake because it
Why?
was too hip for us. It was too crowded. And parents with kids, they are always exhausted.
Yes,
they are
yes.
always like asleep. So it was too crowded, which made me even more exhausted. I felt really exhausted. And we went to a hotel, nice hotel. And as soon as we saw the nice, clean bed, we just wanted to go to sleep right away. So we just slept, had a very nice sleep, and came back home. That's it.
As you guys know, the Culture Inc. is rated 18.5. We never get to 19 because we get in
but
trouble.
we didn't anything. We didn't do anything. We just slept.
You slept?
Yeah,
Not even
separately.
holding hand. Oh, separately. You guys got
No, not separately. I mean, like, Not like hugging each other, nothing like lovey-dovey stuff.
Well, okay, but you guys.
Immediately fell asleep because we are so
Yeah.
tired.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing. And that's the thing. It's the funny thing is you would think that even on like what okay, so I can explain what happened with my wife and like my wife and I last weekend. We went out drinking till 1 a.m. And you would think because there was Somek involved, things would get heated. No, we went to sleep separately. We went to sleep separately.
But quickly, I really want to share my successful
Okay,
story
yeah,
as
let's
well
do that.
because we went to last year. We went to Lotte World, a theme park, and
Yes.
rented a school uniform, and we were in our mid 30s and 40s, but we tried to we wanted to try something very different. We wanted to be someone who's completely different from who we are, not parents but students. So you know, when you wear
It was
like
good.
hanbok or dress, you started to act more like carefully, and when you're in comfortable you know, clothes, you feel more relaxed. I think that really worked because we were students back then. We were just a girl and boy or woman and man
So-
who were ready to enjoy our us time. So our conversation didn't really include kids. We just talked about us again, what we are going through these days.
So, you know, Sam, I think that's a very good point. And, you know, school uniforms always work. I know you and your husband had a bit of a bickering this morning. Go home dressed in a schoolgirl uniform.
He will love it. He will love it. Because on that day, he kept on
Hey.
saying that I was so pretty. I was like a high school student.
But be careful.
No, not 셋째. Not a
Kid-
third
kid-
child.
kid number
no,
three.
kid number three. That's
Kid
impossible.
number 3 might come
no,
out.
That doesn't make sense at all.
You might want to go home wearing a school uniform, maybe. Maybe. I don't.
Do you still keep yours?
No, I went to a public high
Oh,
school
yeah,
in
that's
New York.
why. In the
I'm
States.
probably wearing like I wore to school.
Maybe your wife
long
still
time
kept
ago.
it.
No, she doesn't. Anyways, hey, fun stuff here. I'm glad you're back for Lifestyle Strategy Team. As you
Thank
know,
you for rehiring me.
sometimes just to let you guys know, Lifestyle Strategy Team might be rated 18.5 every single time. Every single time. Have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll see you again next Tuesday.
Thank you.
And sending around the studio, this is Isora with Date.